Tower.
Hey folks, and welcome back to Tower TV, and I am actually here with a different member of our staff this time around, Ben. Say hi, Ben.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, and we are here to actually bring to you a start collecting guide for Pokemon the Trading Card Game, because it's actually seen a lot more attention recently, and we are very eager to tackle it tonight. That being said, let's go ahead and hop into it. So, Ben, you are far more versed in this game than I am. I'm just going to go ahead and lead with that. You are way more versed in this. And so, if I could ask a question, what got you into collecting all of these things? Like the cards, the sleeves, the masks, what started it all for you?
Well, I really like how they look. I love the Pokemon games.
Like, starting from the days of Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and then it's like, I think, what's the newest one that came out? Like, no, Black and White 2 was a while ago.
Sword and Shield.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the newest ones that came out for like a 3DS?
The Switch.
The Switch. Showing
Yes.
my age much? I'm not even that old. But yeah. So you got into it mainly like after like what already existed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really spent too much attention on Pokemon since like the days of like when I was still like rewatching the Indigo League on VHS. That's like when my main era of it was, and now it's like there's Mega Evolutions, there's EXs and GXs. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's kind of
What?
crazy.
It is a little crazy. And so like that's a good reason because I do know how. Oh gosh, English. I do know there are a lot of people who are like fans of those older different mediums, like even from the days it was like what Pocket Monsters is what it used to be. Yeah, from when it used to be Pocket Monsters, and now it's Pokemon. Pocket. Yeah, big brain. Yeah, that is for collecting, but what is there to collect? Because obviously cards. It is a trading card game. You have cards. I have a whole bunch of stuff over here. You have stuff over there, but like, what do you look for when you crack open a pack? Like, are there like specific playable cards? Are there like cash cards that you're looking for? Or are you just like, this artwork is sick?
Most of the time, you're looking for cash cards or good-looking cards when you're
That's
opening
fair.
a Pokemon card pack.
Yeah, it's like, what are a few that you have? Because I believe you have your personal collection here, right? That's what's in the binder?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've actually got your stuff here. So, like, what's the dealio? Because, like, I have people come in and it's like, hey, do you guys have any reverse foils or, like, regular foils? I'm like, I don't know what these words mean. So, what all do you have here for us?
All right. Well.
And the top loaders go flying.
Yep. So, I have a lot of GXs.
Is that a Chunkachu?
Yes. This
Oh,
is,
my lord.
Chunkachu VMAX.
Oh, lord. Hold on. I don't know if they're going to be able to see that, but...
I wish they could.
Yeah. Someday, I'll see if I can take pictures afterwards. Let's see. I'll take some notes down. But can you describe to us the story of Chunkachu?
Chunkachu. Well, basically, in the new Sword and Shield game, they introduced Gigantamaxing, which is basically you take a Pokemon and you make it humongous, like stadium-sized Pokemon.
That's literally it. You just make it massive.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
You just have giant Pokemon battles.
So a poor electric mouse has suddenly become a Titan, just storming across whatever stadium there is. You just have a little rat attack going, I never deserve this. And so that's what happened with that Pikachu. Are there multiple versions of that same artwork?
Yes. There is a rainbow one.
Oh my god.
Which is very rare and very hard to get your hands on. At least in my case.
So there's actually like a rarity to it as opposed to
Yes.
just like a random blocking?
Yeah.
Okay. And so how many packs have you had to open to get him?
Well, I've opened a couple of Elite Trainer boxes and probably, I want to say, like 5 or 6 set booster boxes.
Oh my. We'll get into descriptions for what all these items are a little bit later. But you've opened a lot to get your hand on Chunky Boy.
Yeah.
A lot. Oh, that's so many. I have no right to speak. I'm the magic guy. I have no right to speak. But that being said, you have like these different artworks, and there's also like an actual play version to it. Is there a secondary market like there is for Magic where you can actually go and buy singles for the cards you're looking for?
Yes, actually, there is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Has that been like on the rise recently, or has it just been like kind of a more casual, laid back kind of scene?
There has been a higher demand for it recently since it's gotten more popular.
That's fair. GXs and EXs. I said a little bit of it I have no clue. So, like, we have the foils, we have the different versions of foils, but they're mainly for aesthetic. And so as for the rarity, because the different aesthetic has different rarities from the others, so yeah. But for GXs and EXs, if I remember right, they're like the more powerful versions?
Yes.
Question mark?
Yeah.
And so, like, how do those kind of, like, function? Because, like, the Pokemon are the Pokemon. Like, you have a regular Charizard. The foil Charizard is basically just a shiny version of the other Charizard. But GX and EX, it's Charizard, but stronger. So, like, what does that kind of, like, look like?
Well, usually a GX is a full art, shiny holographic card, and it usually has a bunch of hit points.
Hit points being, like, health points, HP. Nice.
Very tanky.
Words I can relate to. Okay.
Yeah. And then they're also usually high energy costing, so you have to have a good amount of energy on your card to use the moves.
Energy?
Energy, yeah, that's what you use to activate your moves on the Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, each move has a energy count next to it, and your Pokemon needs to have that much energy attached to it to be able to use that move.
These numbers make sense now. These numbers make sense. Oh. And we have two that are very common fan favorites already. We already talked about Pikachu, but big. We already talked about Charizard, but strong. And, like, you can even show the camera a little bit of these if you actually physically have them. And again, I'll do what I can to make notes of these guys so I can actually show you instead of, what's that thing all the way over there?
Yeah.
Well, we have those, but, like, how far does the full trading card game go? Because it's been, like, the originals. You have the Indigo League where you have Ash, Brock, Misty, traveling through the Kanto region. You have the Johto region. Then there's Hoenn with everybody. And then there's Sinnoh, Unova. Like, does the trading card game cover everything?
Yes, it covers every game.
Oh, my lord.
Every region, every Pokemon, it covers it all.
And then sets introduce new versions of those same Pokemon?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is the 900 some odd Pokemon that exist nowadays probably have like 4 or 5 different versions apiece.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But if nothing else, that gives me a little bit of hope so I can, like, collect all the versions of my boy Darkrai. I require all of the versions of Darkrai, but I don't want to hunt for them, but I make sacrifices! 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 Doo-doo-doo-doo. And so that's, like, a little bit of what you can look forward to for it. That's what you can look forward to, like, for the cards, like, all of your favorites, all the different moves they can do. And what does that look like product-wise? Because, like, for Magic, you have booster packs, you have set boosters, you have, like, gift packs, you have all these different things. And to my knowledge, Pokemon has a little bit much of the same, if not a little bit more. Because they do a lot of different promotional product. And so, first and foremost, there's packs.
Yeah.
Like, the actual booster packs, you crack, like, you get these little tin-foily looking wrapped things at, like, your local game stores, like Tower of Games. And as we go into this list, all of these products we are about to mention are available in your local Tower of Games and on our website at towerofgames.com. And marketing! Well, yeah. That is the little tinfoily packs, and you crack it open, there's like 15 cards? 16, 17?
15, I think.
15 cards?
Yeah.
And so, like, is it actually a sort of stacking ability? Like, there's a few commons, a few uncommons, and a rare slot, like Magic does, or?
It's a lot. It's commons, and then you go to your reverse holo card.
And what is a reverse holo?
Well, usually a holo card with Pokemon is the picture of the Pokemon will be holo. So a reverse holo is everything else is holo, and the picture is non-holo.
Why? That sounds really trippy to find out for the first time, but why? And so that's one type of foiling. Then there's the regular foiling, which is just like the actual picture is foil. And then there's like the GX-EX, where the whole thing is foiled. Oh my. And then there's ETBs, because if you tell me ETB, I'm going to think Enter the Battlefield, but no. I was very surprised to find out that ETB actually equals Elite Trainer Box. So could you bring in the Champions Path one we have? Yep. Normally, these are available in store, but we are actually selling out in store very frequently. Like, I think it hasn't been longer than, like, 2 days that we've had any regular supply of Elite Trainer boxes in store.
Yeah.
But that being said, we are able to special order it for you guys because honestly, from what you've been telling me before we actually started recording, this is one of the best ways to go for actually getting started with everything. So what is inside a trainer box?
Okay.
I hand microphone over to you, but the polarity is set for the two sides, so it's,
all right.
yeah.
So an Elite Trainer box, it comes with a bunch of card sleeves for your Pokemon cards.
And they're based off the set. And
yes.
so like each Elite Trainer box from each set will have different sleeves based off of the set.
So like yeah, Champion's Path here, it'll have the Charizard right here.
That's a good looking Charizard.
On the sleeve.
And that's the actual dragon type Charizard? That's on the front, I think.
Is a fire type Charizard.
I know the old one was a fire type, but I think didn't they introduce a dragon type Charizard?
They might have at one point.
Like the Mega Evolution is the...
Not quite too sure on that
one. We'll take that as a maybe for a further date.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's sleeves. What else is there?
Oh, all right. And then it comes with booster packs.
Woo! Boosters!
And then it comes with a lot of energy cards.
Yeah, so that we can actually play the game.
And then a poison marker and a burn marker. Now, for when your Pokemon gets poisoned or burned.
So that we can actually keep track of how much damage is stacking on.
And then it comes with these cool little dice so you can see how much damage is actually on your Pokemon.
Are they like D10s or like D20s or something?
They're D6s.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're like little themed D6s? Oh, that's cool. That's real cool.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it as far as like what's in it, but because it's just so much stuff, it's like just the best way to get a bulk of product at once.
Yeah.
Well, alright then. And don't they also have like little tiny game mats, or is that only the starter decks?
That's only the theme decks.
Yeah. Theme decks. Okay. So yeah, Elite Trainer boxes and collection products is another thing I know that they've been real good about, and I actually have that on my side. Because while I don't know too much about the game, I know a good range of some of the products that we see. And I always see a lot of these kind of collector product. The one I'm specifically holding right now is the League Battle Deck for Zacian?
Yeah.
Zacian V, we'll go with that. But yeah, this is actually more of a collector item because inside of it are 2 Zacian Vs, a Arceus Dialga and Palkia GX, like whole tag team fusion thing. I'm looking at 3 different energies on this card. I'm looking at 3 different energies already. Like, so I see water, I see steel, and I see normal.
Yeah. But normal, that can be any energy.
That's really weird.
Yeah. It's like a colorless energy.
Now you're using magic terms. I understand. Wait, that's what's inside this thing, and its MSRP is going to be $24.99. But looking inside it, it also has the deck list on the back as well as everything else is in it. That's one thing that's been really nice about Pokemon product is that you can actually see everything that's on it. Granted, I'll need you to tell me if these cards are good or not. So like Zacian V, there's 2 of them, Arceus Dialga and Palkia GX. That's the big one on the front. There's 4 Jirachi? The Pokemon of Wishes.
Yep.
I remember that one because I had that on DVD. Hey! But yeah, Jirachi, Oranguru. Yeah. Yep. Galarian Berserker, Galarian Meowth, Zigzagoon, Mewtwo, Big Charm. Oh wow, this is a lot of like high name Pokemon. So does Legendary hold like the same weight in this game as it does in the video games?
Not really.
Okay, so that's like more of this is the aesthetic of these huge like titans of the story that you're used to. All right, I can get behind that. Might be picking that up later. We shall see. But those are the collection products. They also make like pin boxes, so it's the same kind of idea where you have like these whole bunch of cards on display, even like these huge, massive cards in the front, and then like a whole bunch of booster packs around the sides with like a little pin on top of it. Those are also like a decent collecting product because even though you do have the actual cards on the front, which are going to be the same throughout each one, the packs can still hold different cards in them. Because at the end of the day, booster packs are booster packs. So that's actually pretty neat. Pins, we did get through pins. And starter decks. Starter decks or theme decks?
Theme decks.
Theme decks. I have to correct my grammar now because I've been saying these are starter decks.
Right there.
on the side of the box. But yeah, these theme decks are pretty much a fully built deck ready to rock and roll.
Yep.
Okay. And so, Rillaboom, am I reading that right? Rillaboom, number 812 in the Pokedex. All right. And so, inside this box, there is a 60-card deck ready to play, 1 metallic coin, a single-player playmat. There it is. 1 deck box, damage counters, a rules booklet, 3 reference cards, and 1 code to play this deck online. So there's like an online website for Pokemon?
Yes, there's an online trading card game.
Oh, so you can literally just like get the box or get whatever cards you have in real life and just take them onto the online game?
Well, with packs, it works a bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
You're not guaranteed the same cards out of that pack online.
Right, but you still
instead
get
you
to
get the pack
more
online.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, so this you would recommend or would not recommend for like a brand new player getting into it?
If you're just trying to learn the game, yeah. Sure,
Okay.
Just jump into it with a theme deck.
Mm-hmm. And then they'll just be ready to rock and roll right off the start. That's actually pretty cool. And I believe we have like all three variations for the Sword and Shield ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have all 3 variations in store. And then as far as a place to put your brand new decks or collectibles, there's a whole bunch of accessories that come with it. And so in case anyone who's probably not too familiar with how trading card games usually function for collecting, there are a whole bunch of like accessories or accoutrements that you can get because these cards do generally hold value for collectors. And so when we're talking about the phrases of a secondary market, that is what we are referring to. So like TCG Player is typically the main place for getting a whole bunch of singles online. So like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, those all find a home in Flesh and Blood now too. All of those are like finding a little home inside of this outlet, and then you can kind of trade with people on this site. And so for sleeves, the idea is to either like have all of your favorite cards in like really epic sleeves that appeal to you, or literally just to have them protected so they can maintain their value. And so for sleeves, you said the trainer box comes with sleeves?
Yes.
Yeah, so it comes with sleeves. They're already meant for the game, so obviously they fit. But do like Dragon Shields or like Penny sleeves work just fine? Or
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they work fine. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So they're like just standard size?
Yeah. Standard size cards.
That's great. I am learning with you guys. This is an extremely valuable episode for me. Very valuable. And then there's binders. So since they are standard size, that lets me know actually that they are going to work with a lot of the same Dragon Shield binders, a lot of the just regular Ultra Pro product that comes out. But Pokemon does, you have yours over here. They do make their own special card binders. And so like on the cover of this one is Eevee. Yeah, that's Eevee. And then on the back is like something that you would see in like an actual like trailer for one of the games. And crack it open, let's see what you got. Let's see what goodies you got. Let's see what goodies, because we've already seen Chunky Chew. What? Sorry guys, hold on. Is that what? What? So tag team for the literal maker of the Pokemon universe and space and time, we have a stained glass looking tag team of Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno.
Yep.
All right then. Like that's actually, hold on, I'm making a note of that, like, because that looks awesome. Charizard, what is that? Legendary Burbs. I know what that means.
Yeah.
Legendary Burbs. There we go. But yeah, so you have those like so when you're collecting, you're getting packs, but you don't always need every card in it. But since you're able to also collect off the aesthetic, I guess the binder is more of a showroom in that case.
Yeah.
Okay. So like for actually collecting, do you like sort your cards at all? Like playable cards? Well, not quite, not playable, but like the cards that you would want for your deck building, the cards that you would want for like just display, or like you just put them all together because Pokemon are just epic either way.
My cards of value I usually keep in a separate binder, and then I'll put the cards that are not very valuable in like a cardboard box or something.
Oh, poor guys.
And then cards I just like the look of, I'll just put in another binder.
That's fair. So like this is more of the aesthetic binder.
This is the value binder.
Oh, but I have been gifted with the presence of oh lord, that's all shiny and my head hurts. Ow. that's a lot of shiny and glitter. Rayquaza. Yo, that's graffiti. That's awesome. Yeah. Graffiti Rayquaza. I am all about it. And then for playmats, so we talked about sleeves, we talked about binders a little bit. For the playmat, that is also what we are on right now, but we'll get to this at the end, because it's actually a little bit different of a product, but also available for sale, so stay tuned if you'd like to figure out how to get a playmat for your table. But you also have a playmat over here with Mewtwo on it.
Yes.
And so for Accoutrement, it's kind of like if you're there for the aesthetic, or like for the feel of being a Pokemon trainer, to kind of get that feel of like building your own team, the playmat can go right along with it. And so what do these run for? Like a solid $20 or so, like $19.99 for MSRP value? Yeah, so that much for like purchasing it. And then these playmats are a nice like rubber bottom playmat, and so like they're meant to protect from spills, keep your cards off of like a little bit messier surfaces or whatnot. And so it'll protect everything, and it looks awesome. And it's also, as a Magic player, these are extremely helpful for figuring out what belongs to who.
They'll also work as good mouse pads.
Yes, these are awesome mouse pads. I have like 3 playmats at home that I've collected over my couple of years of playing. It's like, okay, which one am I in the mood for? I'll take this one. I'm going to use that as my playmat. The rest are mouse pads. And now my desk is colorful. The colorful desk. Yep, that is for the playmat. And then pins. At Tower of Games, we are huge fans of pins. I have multiples. I also have pens. I always get yelled at for having so many pens. I just see a pen and I adopt it. I was like, this is mine now. And then they're like, no, put it back. I'm like, okay. But anywho, a little light into the daily life here at Tower of Games and me, the apparent pen thief. But for pins, they come in a lot of these same collector products. And so this is more focused on the card section, but sadly we are sold out for the time being. But they do make pin collection boxes. So like whenever I think it was Hidden Fates came out, they had like a whole bunch of the pin collections that came out with like separate gyms, I think it was, like different gym leaders.
Yeah.
And so like, I haven't played those games, so I don't know off the top of my head, but were those pins designed after their gym badges?
I believe so. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. Give me the ones from Sinnoh. I'm all for it. I might have to go hunt for those now. Uh-oh. Stop talking, you're making my money disappear. Stop talking to me! But that's for some of the collectible stuff and different accessories to go with it, so that way you can pretty much wear your Pokemon on and off the table, or on and off the battlefield. But for actually playing the game, like, you have these cards, you started collecting, you enjoy the aesthetic, but you still want to, like, actually physically use the things that you are getting. How does that generally work? So, like, you have energy that's basically like your currency for the game, like being able to activate abilities or even get Pokemon onto the table. How does that, like, function fully? And fully just being like, is there, like, a order of operations for getting it going? Because there's the rule book also in there, so that'll be a much better source of information than my yabbering. But, like, how do?
All right, so basically, first of all, as in the rules, you start off with a handshake.
Meet with a mighty shake of the hand. Not anymore! Just give a very reassuring nod. A very reassuring nod. Yes, that is new trading card etiquette. Oh no! But please do continue. I'm sorry.
And then you flip a coin, which the theme decks will come with.
Yeah, the metallic coins.
And then you have your deck, and then you draw your hand of 7 cards.
Okay.
And then you place, if you have a basic Pokemon, you place it down as your active Pokemon, face down, and then you place the rest on your bench.
Okay, so like your bench is basically like the rest of your party on standby.
Yeah, it holds 5 Pokemon there, ready to go out.
And if I remember correctly, there's like different items and whatnot that you can use. So like Pokeballs, search your deck for something and put it into your hand. Yeah. Different professors, different advisors and whatnot, they offer different benefits.
Yeah, the trainer cards.
Okay, that's cool.
The trainer cards, you can usually only use them once unless it's an item trainer card, which you can use as many times as you want.
Like health potions?
Yeah. As many as you have, you can use. Well,
yeah. So as many as you have, you can use.
Yes, you can't just use the same card over and over.
Looking at you. Wait, why am I completely blanking on it? Not Trainers League. Why am I blanking? Like when you beat all 8 gym leaders, what's after that? In the games,
the
Elite Four.
Yeah,
that's
Four.
What it is.
That's what it was.
Oh man, looking at you, Elite Four. Looking at you, infinite health potions. Oh my gosh.
You can't beat them without your full restores.
Oh. But But yeah, that's like pretty much how it functions. And then even for finding different groups nearby. So like you have the cards, but as a trading card game, you need people to play with. But even if you have like these different decks and whatnot, the codes to play online kind of bridges that gap.
Yeah.
And so like even here in Virginia Beach, I haven't gotten too much into the Pokemon trading card game groups, but I have noticed that we have a lot more customers coming through every day. And they're like, do you guys have trainer boxes? I'm like, I've been sold out, man. Do you have these booster packs? I literally just sold out, man. Like Pokemon is picking up the pace. Absolutely. And so have you actually had luck finding play groups in the area?
Not personally, no, but customers that have come in have said they've been able to find some play groups through Facebook and stuff. So usually when a customer asks where they can find one, I say, well, you can look on Facebook. People seem to have luck there.
Yeah, so just try to find it.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. And if you guys are actually need help looking for different play groups, feel free to comment on the video when you are actually hearing this part and you're going through it. Because we are hoping to actually use a lot of these videos to help bridge gaps that people have for finding different play groups. Because yes, it is still COVID, it is still quarantine, but people need to do something with their time. And you can only do so much work before you lose your mind. I will vouch for that. So feel free to leave a comment if you're actually looking for more players. So that way we can just refer them to this video and then you can find more players as time goes on. Yeah. So play groups are available and deck building methods. Like what is the plan? So like you have these cards, you have your play groups now. Because like you have the energy. Is there like a deck constructing limitation or just you like Pokemon, throw them in a deck and go have fun?
60 cards.
Okay, so 60 cards.
Yeah.
So like there's a constructed format to it. That's cool.
Yeah.
And again, just like have a general plan to be helpful.
The basic deck building plan is 20 of each type of card. So 20 trainers, 20 energy, 20 Pokemon.
Okay, but those can vary depending on how you have your deck structured, like fine tune it. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then that's pretty much all we have for like all the official stuff. Because this is a beginner to collecting. So we went over the supplies, we went over like a lot of the stuff, what you can find in different things. But I always find that a lot of the customers have a lot of the different players or potential players out there always have a much better time when we're talking about like how it worked for us, like us being the more experienced play group. I haven't touched Pokemon in a solid 2 or 3 years. The most I've gotten recently is basically like the old adventure mangas where it's still red, yellow, green, blue. Like that's where I'm at for Pokemon. But like, what is some of the stuff that you're wanting to actually get out of the game? Like, what is stuff you're looking forward to? New releases? Like what's coming out? What is our local Ben, the Pokemon Professor of Tower, looking for?
Right now, I'm looking towards Shining Fates, which comes out February.
Oh, so that's the newest set coming out.
Yep.
And then whenever that Elite Trainer box releases, there's going to be new sleeves, new cards, new packs.
Oh yeah.
Oh my, I'm getting dizzy. That's a lot of stuff. But that's what's coming out. And so, like, what are pieces that you have that you are like specifically happy that you have, even if you don't use them or not?
Well, the Chunkachu, of course, is
the big boy, the big Pikachu.
Any shiny Pokemon I have.
What's that blue yellow one? Blue yellow one right there. What's that one? Yeah.
So
Whoa.
Tapu Fini GX.
Tapu Fini.
Yes, it comes from the Shiny Vault series within Hidden Fates.
Shiny Vault?
Yeah. So Hidden Fates, it has another like subset of cards within it, and that reverse hollow spot that we talked about before in packs has the chance of having a Shiny Vault card.
Oh.
So in one pack, I pulled a Shiny Vault Reshiram GX, and then right behind it, I pulled a Charizard GX from the base pack, the base set.
And so as you're cracking these packs, you have like normal card, normal card, normal card, normal card. You flip that last one, you're like, whoa! Because all of a sudden you are now blinded by all of the shiny just coming through these two cards.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, it's gonna hurt my brain. And so like, how has the social area been with this? So like, new players come in, they start collecting, they have all these cool cards, and they want to show them off. Like, do you have like collector circles for these, or do you just have like play groups kind of developing as they're looking for new players?
You definitely have collector circles. There's definitely a lot of people collecting and trying to trade their cards or sell their like first generation.
Oh my, pocket monsters making a comeback.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but there has recently been a big explosion of play groups happening, getting together and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a huge community for it now. That a bunch of people who are popular in the media, they've started doing stuff with Pokemon.
Yeah, like Twitch streamers get a box or a pack every now and again. They just do like openings on camera and whatnot. And if I remember right, you usually try to send them to Facebook when they come in for looking for playgroups?
Yeah.
Okay. So like Facebook is usually done pretty good about like actually... Ooh, excuse me, coffee coming back. Like actually had people have like good luck actually like finding these playgroups in their local areas.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I can always get down for that. But that being said, we are almost out of time. So we will go ahead and wrap up for tonight. And once again, if you would like to actually get any of supply... my inner munchlax says it's time to eat. But... yeah. Oh my gosh.
Pokemon reference.
Yeah. Snorlax is in the way. Wah. But... That being said, if you are looking for any of the supplies that we've actually mentioned on camera so far, head over to our website at towerofgames.com. You can get Elite Trainer boxes whenever they're in store. You can get these binders, these playmats, these different theme decks, or these different, like, whole bunch of League battle decks or whatnot, or even these pin collections for whatever the price is, and we can either have it set for in-store pickup, either at Tower 1 here in Virginia Beach or at Tower 2 up in Newport News, or we can ship it directly to your door. That code is TowerTV. Use that on checkout and save $5 over $25. Well, $25 or more. There we go. And if you would please use that code, that actually helps us out on camera a lot to make sure that you guys are watching, that you actually want to see more from us, because we want to bring more to you guys, and we are definitely eager to do it. That being said, down below, feel free to leave a message for us or any kind of comments of what you would like to see. Maybe some pack openings of our own, maybe some commentary, some deck building strategies. I was about to say stratagems. I play a lot of 40k. Well, I read a lot of 40k. There we go. That's basically what's happening anymore. But that's what you could probably expect from the future, because honestly, we would like to know what you guys want to see from us. And then for our YouTube crowd, go ahead and like and subscribe down below, so that we can try and like get these communities moving. So like even for leaving the comment, like I mentioned, if you want us to have like a Tower of Games outlet for different playgroups, maybe that's something we could do. Maybe we could have like a Discord chat where we literally just connect players and help them find groups. That is something we could do. Like, it is completely up to you guys. Let us help you. I think. Yes. English. He's like, double down. Yeah. And then for different outlets, we are on Facebook. Check us out at Tower of Games or Tower of Games at Newport News. We will always be posting updates for what is happening in store and all of our media outlets. And we are also on YouTube. That YouTube link will be on our Facebook. Or if you're already viewing us on YouTube, you already know where to find us. And then we will also be coming to Twitch. We will be going to Twitch very soon for our Monday night streams, as me and Tyler are more than happy to keep painting minis and keep talking to everyone who's out there. But that being said, we are wrapped up for this episode of Tower TV for a start collecting guide to Pokemon, and we will see you guys next time. Bye! And as mentioned, remember that we do have this awesome playmat in store. This is a full playmat featuring all of the Urza lands for my Magic players, and it even has Karn himself. And so if you're looking for it on our website, look for the Double Masters Urza Lands Panorama Playmat for $94.99 MSRP, and we can have it shipped straight to your door or have it for in-store pickup. All right, you guys have a good one.